Welcome. In this video we'll be erasing expressions in scientific notation to a power. Let's take a look at our first example. Simplify the expression 1.85 times 10 to the fourth quantity to the negative 6. Write the answer in scientific notation. First of all, let's recall what it means to be in scientific notation. So a number is in scientific notation if it's in the form n times 10 to the a, where n is a number between 1 and 10, 10 being excluded, and a is an integer. In this case, since we're given this expression, what we're going to do first is to apply the properties of exponents. So we can rewrite this one as 1.85 to the negative 6 power times 10 to the fourth raised to the negative 6 power. Now, for this particular part, we're going to use our technology. So we are going to take the 1.85 and we're going to raise that to the negative 6 power. That gives us about 0.0249442. Okay? So we're going to come back and say, okay, so that part is about 0.024944, and we can include an extra digit in there, times 10. In this case, based on the properties of exponents, we're going to multiply the exponents after we kept the base. So this is 4 times negative 6. So this becomes 0.0249442 times 10 to the negative 24, since we had a 4 times a negative 6. Now this expression is still not in scientific notation. So we need to fix it. In order to fix that, I'm going to move this decimal point 2 times so I can get a number between 1 and 10. So this becomes 2.49442 times 10 to the negative 2, because I move the decimal point twice, times 10 to the negative 24. Now, I'm going to keep this particular factor there, so 2.49442 times 10. Since we're multiplying expressions with the same base, we keep the base and then we're going to add the exponents. So negative 2 plus negative 24. So this now becomes 2.49442 times 10 to the negative 26. So one can conclude that 1.85 times 10 to the fourth raised to the negative 6 is equal to 2.49442 times 10 to the negative 26. Let's take a look at a couple more examples. Example 2. Simplify the expression 8 times 10 to the first quantity to the negative 5. Write the answer in scientific notation. So again, we're going to use the properties of exponents to rewrite this expression as 8 to the negative 5 times 10 to the first to the negative 5. Now, in order to evaluate this one, let's go ahead and use our technology. So we are going to take 8 to the negative 5. Now notice that we're going to get a fraction. Since we want to get a decimal, we're going to take this one and we're going to have to hit Control, Enter. So we get 0.000031 approximately. So going back over here, we can say that this is 0.000031. And then times, since we have this particular exponential expression raised to this power, we're going to keep the base and we're going to multiply the exponents for the powers. Now this is 0.000031 times 10 to the negative 5th. However, notice that this is still not in scientific notation. To fix that, we're going to move the decimal point. So once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. So this is 3.1 times 10 to the negative 5 times 10 to the negative 5. Now, since we are getting the 3.1, we can repeat it. And since these two factors involve the same base, we're going to keep the base and we are going to add the exponents. So this now becomes 3.1 times 10 to the negative 10. So we can conclude therefore that 8 times 10 to the first power quantity to the negative 5, it's approximately 3.1 times 10 to the negative 10. So let's see one more example here. Simplify the expression 9.2 times 10 to the negative 5th power quantity to the 4th power. Write the answer in scientific notation. So again, using the products of exponents or the properties of exponents, we can rewrite this one as 9.2 to the 4th power times 10 to the 5th negative 5th power to the 4th power. In this case, for this particular expression, we're going to evaluate it using the technology. So let's take 9.2 to the 4th power. And that gives you about 7,163.93. So going back to our notebook, this is about 7,163.93 times 10 to the negative 5th raised to the 4th. So in this case, we keep the base and we multiply the exponent. So negative 5 times 4. So this becomes 7,163.93 times 10 to the negative 20th. However, this number is not in scientific notation yet. So what we're going to do, we're going to move the decimal point once, twice, and 3 times so we can get a number between 1 and 10. So this is 7.16393 times 10 to the 3rd times 10 to the negative 20th. Again, we already have a number between 1 and 10, so let's keep it at 7.16393 times, since we are multiplying two factors with the same base, we keep the base and then we're going to add the exponents. So here we have 3 plus negative 20. So this becomes 7.16393 times 10 to the negative 17, since 3 plus negative 20 is negative 17. So we can conclude that 9.2 times 10 to the negative 5th power quantity to the 4th is equal or approximately equal to 7.16393 times 10 to the negative 17 power. So in this video, we focus our attention on scientific notation in the particular case where we were raising expressions to powers. So I thank you for watching, and I wish you a wonderful day.